Hello, my name is Alex. I'm a patchwork nerd and I am writing a novel. I'm so happy to... We got a stage 4 clinger dog right now. I'm in an office chair and he did not want me to be without him. I normally do everything in my life sitting on a couch, so when I sit in my office chair, he usually sits very close to me, but I guess today... Oh, okay, now he's on the couch. Okay, now we can get back to business. Long story short, last year I wrote a total of 3 novels and I wanted to pick one to be my debut novel. I narrowed it down to 2 and then I had a bunch of amazing betas read through the first 3 chapters of both stories and give me their feedback on which one they thought should be my debut novel. First of all, let me thank all of my betas. You guys had such amazing insight and thoughts, and it meant the world to me hearing your thoughts and ideas. The winner was chosen actually because it won by a landslide, and that novel is... This is going to be my debut novel. My debut novel is titled Strange, a Manuscript, and no, that's not a tentative title, that's the actual title of the novel. It is the story of a widow named Becca. She is dealing with the recent loss of her husband, Alan, who unfortunately committed suicide, and she's trying to pick up the pieces of her life with their son Cam. Cam starts talking about this fictional world called Strange, and its villain, he's insisting that the world is real, the characters are real, and it ends up being true, and the villain of the story, the Broken King, kidnaps Cam, and Becca must enter the story and assume the role of the protagonist to save her son. My usual technique with stories is to tear them apart and then patch them back together again. A lot of things are probably going to be scrapped from the original manuscript. I like starting with almost the cliches and the things that you're expecting and gutting those and figuring out, okay, this obviously didn't work. I tried it. What if I try going in this direction alternatively? And it's really fun because I get to experiment all the different avenues of how the story could possibly go, and eventually it leads to this final product where it blows my expectations out of the water. I would definitely compare it to several different things, both novels and other media. I would definitely compare it to Inkheart, but I want to also compare it to movies like Labyrinth, video games like Fran Bow. I definitely was heavily influenced by that game because when I wrote this last year, I had just played the game in January with my husband, and it was still very much on my mind. There's a huge event that happens, and honestly it's because I had just played Fran Bow and I wanted to keep going down that same vein. As far as whether I'm going to traditionally or self-publish this, I haven't decided yet. I've always wanted to be traditionally published, but the more and more I explore the internet and the tools that I have, the more I wonder if it would actually make more sense to self-publish. If you have an opinion or any advice, please leave me a comment down below so I can sift through all of my options and better understand what I'm getting myself into and what I can actually do with this. I'm hoping to polish it and make it pretty and have a really high functioning second or third draft by the end of this quarter. I'm really excited. I'm very hopeful that there are great things ahead of me for Strange and this story. If you guys would like to have more vlogs of me explaining my writing journey and my process and just what I'm going through in general with Strange, please let me know. Either like this video or leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed our time together today, please hit all the happy little buttons down below and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!